With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now it's Griffin. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Finding space at the 40, and he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. From midfield now, here's Griffin. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Griffin. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up the third down. We talked about this Seahawk defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
They forced 7 turnovers. 7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll drop the throw. be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The Seahawks at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple.
At the 19-yard line.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Cook trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Trouble, 38. Drill green. Hey.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Set.
2nd and 1. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Let's go now.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready. Go red.
Metcalf motions left.
Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight, but not when the quarterback can just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but if throw one to the big guy, but you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, there he goes right side. Inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
19, Charger, 19.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Hey, smash Broncos.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. Here's Griffin. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And he is the NFC rating offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab.
It has to feel great because it separates you, at least for a week, amongst your peers. And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Bush. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 1st down, Bush. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Cook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 1st and goal from the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Cook will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage.
And goal at the Buccaneers 4-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! James Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
Heads up. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Griffin. He's going to air one out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
On second down, here's Griffin. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Once again, Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Throwing on first down. Bush. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety.
There he goes, right side. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
at their own 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. Off play action. Bush. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's good for Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Bush. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
7 yards there and a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 7. First down.
They go play action. Griffin. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Oh, look at this play call. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They run it again with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play, they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On 1st down, Bush. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Griffin now off the bootleg.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin.
He'll let this go for Adams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Seahawks on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Bush. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Finding room at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Bush. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now it's Griffin. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Drop 50, drop 50. 7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucks may have moved.
Come on.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Ready.
Here's Griffin. Buying time to his left. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Griffin's throw complete to Otten. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
18 rattlers. Go, League. Go. Warriors, 17. Go.
On 3rd down, Griffin. And this is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Griffin. Flush to his right. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter. And
now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Griffin on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Here we go. It's Griffin on fourth down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Let's go.
On third down, Bush. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Seahawks send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And taken right on the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
He's going to let it fly. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Griffin.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Catch.
Now Griffin on first down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the victory here for Seattle, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Seahawks, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.